to another video. It's the T on MPD and relationships. Hello, everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, I'd love to personally invite you to our Thursday night live stream, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'd love to see your profile picture in the place. Yes, I would. If you are on the YouTube and Facebook platforms, please make sure you turn your notification bells on, and you will know when we go live on the channel and also when we drop a video on the channel. All right, y'all. And also, y'all know the goal of the day is 2.1K plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all what? Hit that like button, I need y'all to hit that like button, okay? Family, I want to say again, thank you so much to all of you that are hitting the like button. I appreciate you all. Thank you. This information is spreading throughout the algorithm. And guess what? Listen, if y'all helping somebody else, the Lord is going to make sure you get your help too. All right? Because people need this information. People need to know how this affects them spiritually. And guess what? They need prayer and they need encouragement too. And you can help them get that by hitting that like button, okay? So thank you all so much. And God bless you. And y'all know I want to go ahead and plug also too, if you are in need of a life coach, I am right now accepting new life coaching clients. Y'all know, y'all can search my videos. I don't always say that. But right now I am accepting new life coaching clients. Don't know how long that window is going to be open, but for right now it is. All right. And also the email is pinned in the description below. I want to also make mention of the book. Y'all, if you ready for your next page turner, your next showstopper, jaw dropper, oh yeah, it's all that book. The book is pinned in the description below. Seduced by Satan. Baby, you want to go ahead and pick that up. Yes, indeed. It's based on a true story. This is going to show you how these clowns get down when they are a malignant, cerebral, and I want to say he was duality. He had a duality, cerebral / somatic narcissist. This is how they get down, family. All right, so pick up your copy today. All right, y'all, let's jump in, and the link is pinned in the description below. All right, so let's jump into the topic of this video. I want to talk about the narcissist time-wasting game. Exposed. Yeah, indeed. We're going to expose it today. Indeed. All right, so let me just talk about it. I want y'all to understand something when we talk about the narcissist time-wasting game. Okay? Exposed. There are a few different scenarios that I want to explain to you. And this is done on purpose to simply waste your time. I want to talk about the one that when they want to take you on a date, they want to play with you, you know. And we're going to talk about, I want to get that one. I want to expose that one. I also want to expose, and that one is usually when so let me put it like this. When they are going between more than one supply, and they say that they want to take you on a date, you don't know that they're going back and forth between you and another supply, okay? You don't know that at all. You just think that, you know, maybe something came up, you know, maybe they're just, you know, something's going on. Also want to talk about when you break up with the narcissist and they're coming back and they're saying that you all can be friends, and then they're going to start with some games at that point as well, some time-wasting games at that point. So we're going to talk about when they bounce in between supply, and we're going to talk about when you break up with them, what they do when they're trying to come back and talking about they want to be friends, possibly try to put things back together, okay? There is another one that is just an overall waste of time, which is what a narcissist is, period. Although I don't really consider it the whole entire thing a waste of time, because I did learn something from it. And when you learn something from it, baby, it's not a waste of time. For me, okay? For me. That may not be for everybody, but for me, yeah. So that's where we're going to go today. All right. So when you are dealing with a narcissist and you are basically not sure if you are the only one on the roster, this is a way that you can tell that you're not the only one. Okay. All of them just about do this, especially the ones that when I give, basically lay it out for you, you're going to know. They all like to play games, okay? Because games are their favorite things. Why? I don't really know. It's a part of the disorder. They always want to keep you guessing, keep you walking on eggshells and all of that. But the reason I want to bring this out is because time is such a precious commodity, and it's something that you never get back. And what a narcissist does is, a lot of times when you're involved with one that isn't sure that they want to lock in on one at the moment, they love to waste your time. Okay? They love to do that. All right? And so I'm going to share with you in a couple of different scenarios as to how the narcissist waste your time. I'm going to expose the game. Okay? So let's go. All right. So when they are going back and forth with you and another supplier, you don't know this. Okay? You met them. You think everything is cool. You guys have had a few nice dates. Everything has been working. It's been kind of going like clockwork. You really think that, you guys are getting along. You're getting along really well. Okay? And not only that, but, you've not had any reason to, really second guess the narcissist. But they haven't made it official yet. You just kind of been talking and, they've told you that they really like you and, y'all might be in the first few weeks of dating. Okay? Now, they met somebody else, or they have someone from the past that they've been hoovering behind your back. You didn't know anything about this, right? All right. So now you're with them and, they're actually hoovering this other person. Maybe they're not getting through. But as you keep going, you probably made it to about 4 or 5 weeks now. The narcissist is telling you that they really like you. They want to lock it in. They want to go ahead and make this official, all of this. Now, you don't know that they're hoovering this other person. Okay? So you think, okay, we locked it in. We're official. We are exclusive. All right? So, you've become heavily dependent upon their word. Because they've been keeping their word and they've been doing what they said. They probably done told you they loved you. They wanted it to be just the two of you forever, all of this. Still don't know that they over here trying to get this other supply. All of a sudden, something just flips and changes. All of a sudden, they're supposed to call you back at 9 o'clock. You don't hear from them. This is how it changes. Now, you don't know that they've been hoovering that other supply, but they've been over there hoovering. They're supposed to call you back at 9 o'clock at night. They don't call back. You're like, this is weird. Now, this is after they locked you in, right? This is weird. You're like calling them. Hey, is everything okay? You good? Everything okay? The next morning, you call them. They don't answer. You call later on in the morning, whatever. They don't answer. Then they finally call you back. It's in the afternoon. You're like, hey, what happened? And they're just like, so-and-so, they give you this wow, crazy story about something stupid that happened the night before or whatever. And you're like, okay, well, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Matter of fact, I'm sorry I didn't get to call you back last night, blah, 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 blah. Why don't you get dressed, put some clothes on? Let's get ready to go. Let's go out to eat. I'll pick you up at 6. 6 o'clock comes. You dressed, you ready, okay? You ready to go. 6:05, get there. Narcissist haven't called. Now you looking, it's 6:30. Still, you think maybe they're running a little late. So you text them, hey, are you on your way? Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm just running a little bit behind. I'll be there by 7. Okay, cool. 7 o'clock comes around. You're like, okay, they'll be here shortly. 7:15 comes around. Yeah, no Narcissist. 7:30 gets there. You call and you're like, trying to get an answer. No answer. Okay. You call back around 8 o'clock. You get the Narcissist. And you say, hey, it's 8 o'clock. You told me that you were running late. Now, remember, the date was for 6. They already moved it to 7. Now it's 8 and you're calling and they're not there. What you don't know is in between that time that they told you that they was going to pick you up, something else came up. And guess what? They're going to tend to the something else. You just don't know about it. So 8 o'clock, you talk to the narcissist and they say, I'm just really not feeling good tonight. I don't know. I thought, with the little extra time that was going to help me feel better, I'm not going to be able to make it. Can we cancel and reschedule? Well, I hope you're feeling okay tomorrow. Okay, did you need anything? Blah, blah, blah. No, I just need to get some rest. Okay, no problem. So I'll talk to you tomorrow sometime. Yeah. All right. This is the type of game that they're playing when they're bouncing back and forth between you and other supply. But they've already locked you on, so you think everything is cool, right? But they're doing this because this is a way that they're going to make sure you don't make other plans, okay? You're not going to make other plans with your girlfriends. You're not going out with anybody else. They're going to keep you grounded, waiting on them, but they're not coming. They got other plans. You just don't know about it, okay? This is a time-wasting game that they try, okay? And they love to do this, especially when you don't know what you're dealing with. And guess what? They keep repeating that over and over. And what they don't do it every single time, but they'll wait, they'll go out with you and make the date on time perfectly. Then the next couple of times they're going to cancel. Do it again. And it's all because they're wanting to keep you grounded, and all the time they're tearing you down, because the more you accept it, the more they're going to do it. See, when you call them out on their trash and get done with them right away, then they know that they can't play with you. But if you are that type of person that you don't understand what's going on, then you gonna fall for the trash. Okay. So this last one I'm going to tell you about, which is huge. What they do is they break up with you or you break up with them. They tell this lie and say, hey, I don't think that I'm happy with this breakup. I think we didn't work on it enough. We could have done a lot more to make this work. Okay. We could have and I think even now we still have an opportunity to make it work. They're saying we still can make this work. So what they do is, you're broken up. They said, let's try to put this back together. They make a date with you and they said, we're going to meet at this time and we're going to go there. They make that date. So you know how you talk with them and what schedule you guys were on whenever you were together. Y'all would talk in the morning, maybe early in the day, maybe, at lunch or in the evening. So you thinking y'all are trying to put it back together because that's what the narcissist said. They're going to change. They're going to do better. They're going to do all of this. You go back to that same regimen, that time schedule. They tell you, oh, well, you say, well, I'll call you in the morning. No, you can't call me in the morning. Well, why? We always talked in the morning. No, you can't call me in the morning because I have this to do. I have that to do. I got another thing. I mean, in 2 weeks' time, they have all of these different things that's scheduled. Now, y'all just been broke up 2 weeks. Okay? They got all of these different things that's scheduled now. Then you say, okay, well, when did all of this come about? Because you weren't doing this before. Oh, yeah, but okay, well, then let's talk in the evening. What time? And you're like, well, I'll call you, around 8 or, 8:30, something like that. Okay, well, let me call you this evening because I don't know what time I'm going to be home. And you're like, okay, but that's what time you're always home and you're ready to, everything is usually settled by that time. Yeah, but see, this is how they do. And now they got all of these different projects going on. They got other things that they have to do in the day. All it is this. They want to string you along while they still try to see if this other supply is going to work out. But they want to give you the hope that y'all going to reset and do it again. But y'all going to be friends and put it back together. Listen, family, don't fall for this. They lying. And this is what they're actually doing. Okay? Here's the game exposed. The thing is now it's exposed. Don't let them waste your time. You expose their behinds with a goodbye and see you in the middle of Neverary. Bye. So I hope this helps, and I will see you all, family, on the next video, and I will see you all healed and whole at the top. I love you, family. Shalom. Peace.